make you more money in 2026? Let me ask you something. Can reading more actually make you more money in 2026? This is a new year and people are setting goals here and there, especially reading goals. People are already ruling out their reading list for the year, how many books they want to do and all whatnot. The big question is, can this actually equate to how much money you can make? I'm talking about how much books you read. Think about it. If it could, then most professionals would already be earning more. But here is a fact that I want to show you today. 76% of professionals buy books or courses every year and never finish them. And so the question is then, is this a reason they are not earning as much as they want to every time, even though they set big reading goals every year? When they ignore books that highlighted growth from the beginning. They even went ahead to read this book, start the books, highlighted some points, noted some points, partially read them, yet nothing changed. Here is the truth if this sounds like you. This is not an intelligence problem, no. It's not a consistency problem as well, no. It is not even because you are too busy. It is because there's a strained reading to results relationship, and your brain is quietly paying the price. If you're just meeting me, hello and welcome to the Smart Short Break series. And yes, we have begun. I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach, the one who is sent to help you as busy professionals master confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. We have begun. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful new year 2026. Today is the 5th of January. I'm excited to come on live here to announce to you that yes, we have begun our Smart Short Break series this year. So, 1 p.m. every Monday to Friday, West African time, I'll be here. Saturday, 7 p.m. West African time. All year round, we'll be here for what we call the Smart Short Break series, where I come on live to share with you everything that has to do with confidence, smartness, through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. I'm excited. Are you? Let me know in the comment section. Are you excited to see me here today? Today, we are going to be having an amazing conversation as we'll be looking at a whole lot today. Today, we're going to be fixing it. Why is reading more alone why does it feel like work? Why is it so much to handle? And we'll be talking about all of that today. And I'll be showing you how you can actually read more, achieve your goals this year, especially your reading goals. What you want to do now is to share this live with that friend of yours who you know is struggling like you with their reading goals, who struggled last year, who is looking for a way this year. Let me show you what happened last year, why you struggled, and of course how you can actually become a better reader this year. Again, you are welcome to this. So let me know in the comments. Section if you are. Oh yes, I can say happy new year, happy to see you again. Yes, hi everybody. Hello, lovely. Hi everybody. It's so good to see you again this beautiful new year. Why reading more alone doesn't work? Why is it that every time you set goals, like this year now you set goals, I want to read more this year, I want to read more this year, why is it that it doesn't work? I'm going to be showing you an extensive truth that maybe you've never heard it before. And busy professionals have been told this. This I got to learn from my own story as a person. Okay, so good to have you here. Hi everybody. Hello. So good to have you here. All right. Now, the truth is that your brain has two priorities. Safety first, growth second. You think that the most important thing for your brain is growth? No, it is not. The most important thing for your brain is safety. That is why you tend to read in some environments and in not some environments. That's why you grow in some environments and you don't grow in others, even when you desire growth. Because guess what? Your brain prioritizes safety over growth. This means that when reading feels hard, stressful, daunting, exhausting, your brain interprets it as a threat, as something that is against your safety. And so no matter how highly motivated you are as a busy professional, you will get blocked. You won't be able to achieve your reading goals. Why? because your brain doesn't see reading as safety. So even the books you look at and you say, this book will help me grow. I want to read these books. I bought these books. I'm going to read them. Your brain has not interpreted reading as a thing of growth, as a thing of safety. I beg your pardon. Hello, Mr. Chris. Hi, everybody. So good to have you two here. Yes, it's a happy new year. Yeah, we are back. We are back. We are back. Okay, so good to have you. I hope you're enjoying the new year. I hope you resume well. I hope you're doing well this year. My goal is to make sure that this year you achieve those your confidence, smartness goals through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. I'm excited to have you all here today. So I was saying that as much as you're a busy professional, and this year you started, I want to grow, I want to grow, I want to do more, I want to be more. Your brain doesn't prioritize growth. What your brain prioritizes is safety, safety, safety. So maybe this is you. You've gone ahead to buy 12 books this year, just like you did last year. Last year you bought 12 books. You didn't even read half of them, even though you took notes for some. But then, this year has begun. January has begun, and it feels like I can't remember what I read last year. Why am I going to read this year? Your brain is beginning to tell you already. Exactly. Thank you, lovely. When reading feels hard or stressful, the brain interprets it as unsafe and as a threat. Yes, and exactly. The brain will struggle to read consistently at that point. Thank you. Now, the truth is that if that happened to you, if you struggled with your reading goals last year, let me tell you the truth. The truth is that what is beginning to happen to you right now is that your brain is beginning to learn to avoid books because reading is becoming stressful. Now, reading more isn't the problem. Let me say this. The truth is that it is how your brain experiences reading that is the big problem. So if you've ever felt like books are a threat, books are stressful, books are not something you want to do, put in the comment section for me, yes. Now, you buy the books, you love to buy the books, and you're wondering, you keep asking yourself, why is it that I buy books? Do you know why? Buying books feels safe compared to reading them. Yeah. You feel safe buying books. You feel like, me too, I love growth. So I want to feel like the most successful people out there in the world. Everybody's saying get a bookshelf, buy books, read books. So me too, I want to read books, so I buy books, right? But you know that reading books don't actually feel safe. Because there are certain hidden blocks professionals don't see when it comes to reading. And I want to show you those hidden blocks. If you're just joining us, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you for joining in today. I'm going to show you why reading feels hard for you and how you can come away from that journey. Number one, the hidden blocks, number one is pressure reading. Pressure reading is you feeling that you must finish a book and you're mounting this pressure on yourself. You're telling yourself, I must read these books, I must finish these books. This is triggering stress to you. So your brain is shutting down retention. If you are doing pressure reading, let me tell you, your brain is shutting down retention. It's part of the reason you are buying books and you can't finish them. Now, the question, can reading more make you earn more? How do you even want to answer that question when you have not even finished reading more? When the struggle to read more is there, you haven't achieved that. So even when people come up, people like Elon Musk come and they say, oh, I built a Tesla cars by books. You want to read these books, but there is pressure. Pressure reading. And do you know what? 9 out of 10 professionals are beginning this year with pressure reading. There's no system. There's no structure. You haven't fixed why you are under pressure to read. My question for you, why are you under pressure to read? You know, it's always about the why. Why are you under pressure to read? Why have you told yourself this book, I must finish it? The moment you say that, you are already putting yourself under stress. You are triggering stress. Once stress walks into the room, safety walks away. I remember what I said, that your brain prioritizes safety more than growth. So yes, you want to read the book, you want to grow. Your brain knows that you want to grow, but it's not prioritizing growth. It's prioritizing safety. And when stress walks into the room, safety walks away. And so if it doesn't feel safe, we can't do it. Your brain is saying we can't do it. Pressure reading. Number 2, information overload. Number 2 is information overload. Too many books. Too many notes. Your brain can't even prioritize what it needs to prioritize. Your brain doesn't even know what comes first. What do I do first? Information overload. Too many books, too many notes, your brain can't apply. Because you know that the point where, yes, you can read more and earn more, but the point where you begin to earn more from the more that you are reading is the place where you are able to apply. Is the place where you're able to retain. Is the place where you're able to turn that knowledge into mileage. But how can your brain do that when there's information overload? Impossible. So too many books, too many notes, too many to keep in the head, too many to carry at a time. So what can we prioritize? What can we apply? Nothing. Number 3, distraction hijack. Distraction hijack. These are mental blocks stopping you, and these are the blocks that are causing stress. Why reading is hard for you. Number 3 is distraction hijack. So phones, notifications, multitasking. You're reading, but you're going to the market in your mind. You are reading, but you haven't dealt with that stress that is inside of you. We began the book binges booth in 2020. I'm going to give you a really life example. We began the book binges booth. A shout out to all book bingers. Hi. Okay. And we began in 2020. We began the 2026 cohort a few days back. And when we began by giving every single book binger what we call the reading restoration letters. Now, the reading restoration letters is a gentle, subtle way. I mean, book bingers were blown away by those letters. Some of them were wondering, Coach, do you know me? Are you living with me? How do you know that these are my struggles? Because people just think that there's nothing to heal from before you start reading. They just think I'll pick a book. Oh, this is a new year. I want to do my new reads. I want to start reading, and you go. There are distraction hijacks. Multitasking is one of them. The same brain that thinks reading is not safe is the same brain that you think should read for growth. How? It's not possible. When you are reading from a place where you haven't healed from reading trauma, what you are doing is that you are multitasking, sir. You're multitasking, ma. You're making your brain do a lot at the same time. The reading that hurts you in medical school, you've not healed from that reading hurt. And you are forcing your brain to now read just because you are 42. And they say that the path to growth in career is reading. Your brain cannot grow when it doesn't feel safe. Growth is a second priority, it's not the first priority. So one of the multitasking that I've seen, hijacking your whole mind, is a brain that hasn't been healed and a brain that is craving dopamine. Of course, the craving of dopamine is already from a place of hurt. Yeah. When you see people overeat, when you see people drink too much, they say things like, "I fast." Why are they telling us to fast? We can't fast. And all of those things don't go in there. No, I want to eat. And there's this sweet food I made. It is from a place of hurt. Maybe the place of poverty. They never really got enough food. Maybe the place of suffering. And so they just say things like, "Oh, no, don't tell me that." You cannot actually grow from a place of lack, from a place of a minus. And for most of us as adults, if you were forced to read, if you went through pressure reading, you're going to struggle to read. And if you want to achieve your reading goals this year, then it is time to start considering healing from reading trauma. The healing from reading trauma course is our first course in the academy in the year. It happens every January. And it's in that course that you begin to heal those hurts. You need to heal. If they forced you in school, they called you Sabi in school, they told you, what is there to read? They shamed you for your reading struggles. Don't you know that that's the reason you are struggling with picking up books now? You look at books and you just remember that child that was locked up at home and the parents said, "You're not going anywhere until you're done with that book." Right in your room or right in the library where they locked you up, you could hear your friends playing outside. You could hear all of the noise, all of the sounds of fun. And that book reminded you of the deprivation. So now you are an adult and they're telling you read for growth. You don't want to do it. That's trauma. That's reading trauma happening right there. And that is one of the greatest source of multitasking when you want to read. Number 4, emotional baggage. Emotional baggage. The 4th hidden blocks to your reading in 2026 is emotional baggage. All of the past failed reading goals that you had, they create subtle reflexes. Subtle reflexes that are avoidance reflexes. You don't want to go there anymore. So no matter how many books you buy, you don't want to read. Hello, Anora Gaethje. So good to have you here. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you're just joining us. You will love it here because we go live for the Smart Short Break series Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m., Saturdays at 7 p.m. West African time, sharing with you everything that can help you achieve confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach, and I'm sent to you to help you master confidence smartness. Thank you for joining in today. You will love it. Have you shared this live with somebody, by the way? Share this live with a friend of yours that's struggling with reading. Go ahead, share this live with them. Let them join in. Let's talk. This is too much information for free, right? Well, I'm sent for this. All right. Emotional baggage. Thank you, Mr. Chris. I can see it in the comment section. Thank you, everybody. Emotional baggage. Emotional baggage of unread books. Emotional baggage of unsmashed 2025 reading goals. Unsmashed 2024 reading goals. Unsmashed 2023 reading goals. You know, it's been there, it's piling up every year on smashed reading goals. They have all packed up and they have formed an emotional baggage for you. All of it causing you to subtly avoid. Hey, hi, doctor. Oh, hi, hi, Soken. So good to see you here. Hello, so good to have you here. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. You would love it being here. Thank you. Okay, the next is no integration strategy. If you have been reading before now and you do not reflect, you do not integrate, you do not apply, all of this is equals to wasted time. Wasted time. Wasted time. Because you read without an integration strategy. What this will happen, when this happens, is that it will cause, what the results will be hidden block to your reading. Reading will not be blocked. You cannot read that way. And you see, with these 5 hidden blocks I've shown with you, you can see why they are hidden. You can see why you can't see them, of course, because they are hidden blocks. You can't see them. They are stifling your whole reading goals. They are a sort of struggle for you. The truth is that stress equals avoidance equals no reading. Please write it down in the comment section. These 5 hidden blocks have made reading become a source of stress and not safety for your brain. And the truth is, stress will lead to avoidance, will lead to no reading. Stress will lead to avoidance, it will lead to no reading. And you know the truth? When people ask me questions like, they say learning more is earning more. How do you want to prove that? Truth is, because you're not learning more, you can't earn more. Why? Clarity. Clarity is how money is made, not consumption. Not consumption. Somebody write that in the comment section. Money follows clarity, not consumption. Money follows clarity, not consumption. Money follows clarity, not consumption. Hello, I know what you. Wow, so good to have you here. Thank you for joining in. Money follows clarity, not consumption. Money follows calm over speed. Because that pressure that is coming from the unhealed reading trauma you've been struggling with, it kills retention. Pressure kills retention. Pressure makes you do slow, unfocused reading. It will be slow, it will be unfocused, it will just be everywhere. You just be everywhere. Thank you, Enogechi. Thank you, Enowaju. So good to have you here. Thank you for the comments in the comment section. So, the truth is, you need to start ritualizing reading. But you cannot achieve this ritual until you heal that hurt. The healing from reading trauma course is open. It's going to be 3 days of intensive healing. See, if you are an adult and you are afraid of books, you buy books, you don't read them. This because you're afraid. If you're afraid, it's because books have hurt you before. Reading has hurt you before. I have a toddler. I remember I was trying to use an iron and it was hot. And I had dropped it. And so this child, in trying to follow mommy up and down, mistakenly got close to the iron. Do you know that nobody taught that child to avoid mommy until mommy was done ironing? Because let mommy be. You say you want to follow mommy. Until mommy was done ironing, she did not allow me be. But guess what? When she felt the heat, the iron didn't even get close to her. Of course, I was holding it. But in trying to come close, the moment she felt the heat, the pain that heat could inflict in her, she ran away. That's how some of us are. But because you're still buying books, you don't even know. But guess what? Your brain, that child in you, your brain is the one that felt the pain. And that child does not forget. So the hurt is real. That your brain is saying, no, I'm not doing this. I am not reading. So you keep on buying books. You see the books, but you can't read them because you have not healed from reading trauma. I want you to think of your brain as a bank. Every book you read deposits potentials. Stress, distraction, and guilt are withdrawal fees. Think of your brain as a bank. Now, every stress, every distraction, every guilt, every pain, every hurt that you've ever felt from reading in time past, that lecturer that came to you 3 days to exam, gave you people a book of 800 and something pages and said, you know what, all the one you have been reading, that's where my exam is coming from. This is where my exam is coming from. If you don't read, you're not. So why would you do this to us? And while you're just explaining, he walked away from the hall and said, you better go and read. And so you couldn't have a life for 3 days. Or you were just focused on, oh, let me finish this 800-page book. You see all of that? They are withdrawal fees. So your brain is a bank. All of these have withdrawn too much from you. There's nothing left to read about anymore. Healing your reading relationship stops the fees. I need you to write it down. All of those hurts have caused damage to your reading. There's something called a reading relationship. You can check your reading relationship. Have you read today? Check your reading relationship. If I give you a book of 515 pages, how will you feel? You just feel like, this book is good, but hi, Coach, why will you give me a book of 515 pages now? Am I a professor? Why are you calling a professor? A professor has a healthy reading relationship. So you know what a relationship is, right? If you're with your girls, I'm sure women can read it. If you're with your girls that you have a great relationship with, 4 hours is nothing. 4 hours is not. You guys will be gisting. You just continue. I had a girls' time out over the weekend. Beautiful time. 4 hours will be nothing. Maybe it's when they start ringing your phone and telling you, your children. Or maybe you remember that you have another meeting in the evening. You're going to have a good time with your friends. That's because it's a relationship. If you feel like, I'm too busy, I don't have 30 minutes to read, I don't have that time, you don't have a reading relationship. And if you don't have a reading relationship, but deep down in you, you still buy books. This year you have bought books. You're buying books, you're getting books, you have a bookshelf, you have a space where you do books. Yet you can't read those books. It's a lack of a reading relationship. And the truth is that without a reading relationship, you cannot read. You will not be able to achieve your reading goals this year. It's not a curse, it's the truth. This is what I do. I can tell you, until that reading relationship is healed. Your reading relationship is how you stop paying that fees. Remember I told you, all of the hurts, they are fees. It's when you heal and you start building a reading relationship that you stop paying that fees and you let your account grow. You let your account grow. So if you are tired of reading without results, if you are tired of buying books and not finishing those books, if you are ready to stop forcing yourself to read, and you want to build a restored, calm, consistent, guilt-free reading relationship that can finally work for you, then it's time to register for the Healing from Reading Trauma course. The Healing from Reading Trauma course is where you can rebuild a reading relationship. If you comment read under this video, you're going to get access to that course. And as I said, today, you can get it for the early bird discount. It's going to be a moment where it's going to be 3 days, because for 3 days, we're going to be giving you guides, books, healing tools, healing tools. You get to be in a healing community, a safe community where you can find people like you who are healed, who have a reading relationship. Do you know that as adults, most of us don't have people who have reading relationships? Yeah? If you can relate, put in the comment section for me, Coach, I can relate. You are struggling with reading. When you mention it, your friends are even telling you the same thing. Me too, I can't read, I don't have time. No, it's not that you don't have time. What do you mean you don't have time? But you have time to watch match. 60 minutes match, 90 minutes match, you have time. You even watch halftime. Like during halftime, you are on your seats. You're still there. Watching the documentaries and all of those things that happen during halftime. You don't have time. But you have time to cook. You have time. So we all have time. Well, you have time to spend with that friend of yours, that sibling of yours. We all have time. That's because we have a relationship to nurture, a relationship that we love with those people. The reason you're struggling with your reading is because you do not have a reading relationship. And that is why we created for you the Healing from Reading Trauma course. You need that course in January. Because it's when you come for this kind of course. You take it for 3 days, you have your healing kit, you have your reading relationship kit, and everything that you need to get back on track. Then 2026 will not be that year. That won't just be about reading more books. It's about you reading right. So your brain can see reading as safe. Remember that safety is a priority for your brain. Your brain needs to now start seeing reading as safe, and then you can now turn knowledge into clarity, confidence, and earning. So yes, you can actually read more to earn more. But it's from a place where you are healed. It's from a place where your brain sees reading as safety. I need you to type in the comment section for me, I will see reading as safe. I have worked with busy professionals. We have quite a number of book bingers in our Inner Circle program, the Book Bingers booth. Today across 9 nations that are all over the world that are there. But the truth is that for every single book binger, they have walked through a journey. And they begin to see that, so it's possible to actually read a book a week or year round, no matter how busy I am. Yes, it is. It is. In the Book Bingers booth, we have busy professionals read a book a week all year round. And they are doing it. Hey, Sally Music is here. So good to have you here. Yeah. I can see the comment section. I will see reading as safe. Put in the comment section for me. I will see reading as safe. You need to start reading, seeing reading as safe. And yes, Mr. Chris comes with capital letters. I will see reading as safe. The Healing from Reading Trauma course will happen at the end of this month. It is on the 29th to 31st, team, right? From the 29th to 31st of January 2026, it's going to be 3 days to remove stress triggers, reduce distractions, slow down on all of the stress that you have with reading, and then begin to see reading as safe and begin to read. The truth is, I'm going to end with this. This live is pretty short and simple. Oh, thank you. And Awaju, I will see reading as safe. The truth is that you need to know this truth before I leave your face. Your brain isn't lazy. No matter how much the struggle of reading is, your brain isn't lazy. That's the truth. It is protecting you from stress. All the while, all these years, reading has been stressful to you, so your brain is protecting you. That's why when you pick up that book, you sleep off. That's why when you pick up that book, you remember that there's one gist on Instablog that you need to go and catch up with. Yeah. Because your brain sees reading as stress. Your brain isn't lazy. Pressure kills retention. pressure kills retention. But the truth is that calm, healing, is how you begin to build results. Okay? Small intentional steps compound into massive impact. So this year, your reading will finally start to work for you because you see reading as safe. This year is the year where you begin to finally earn more by learning more. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this was a great moment for you. Yeah, Mary Dieta says, I will see reading as safe. Mary Dieta Spiff, so good to have you here. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. Send us an email, read, to the smartspeakersacademy@gmail.com, or the number that you can see on the screen to join the Healing from Reading Trauma course. All the details will be shared there. If you are not following us on all social media platforms, go and follow us: Instagram, Facebook, The Smart Speakers Academy. You'll be able to get TikTok, The Smart Speakers Academy. You'll be able to get all of the information. Subscribe to this channel. We'll go live Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m. West African time, Saturdays 7 p.m. West African time. Share this video with somebody who needs to hear this, who is thinking that reading is hard. I don't think I can read. You can. I'm working with loads of professionals in the Book Bingers booth who are on this journey doing one book a week, and they are super busy, super duper busy. Yet, because they are in a space where this is possible, it is possible. And let me say to you, stop blaming yourself for those unread books. Heal. Join the Healing Trauma course, the Healing from Reading Trauma course, so that you can actually heal and begin to see reading as safe. The good thing is that when you do this, you're going to be able to save your child. See, I'm not concerned about children as well. I am not concerned about your children. Your children should not go through this journey where they will become adults who will see 600-page book and they are afraid. Do you know that's the reason most of us don't read the Bible? Oh, yes. I didn't plan on going here anyway. That's because most of us open the Bible like, when will I even finish this? You drop it. Reading doesn't feel safe because of your past experiences in reading. Well, the Healing from Reading Trauma course will save you from that. Okay, so send us an email to thesmartspeakersacademy@gmail.com and just send us an email. Just send read to thesmartspeakersacademy@gmail.com. You get access to the. If you have a few questions, you can put in the comment section. I will take your questions on the Healing from Reading Trauma course. 3 days of healing, 3 days of restoration. 3 days. You know, one of the things I share with the Book Bingers. Okay, I was telling you about the reading restoration letters. Yeah, by the time they opened it, like I didn't know I needed to be restored to reading. I didn't know that I had gone this far. If you're a busy professional, you have gone far from your books. Because it was this same you who could do voluminous books in school. At least there was some time it was easier. You could do it. And it's not because you are busier now. No, ma. No, sir. It's because of those pressure that mounted on you as a child read about books. Those heaviness that happened with books for you, all of that happened to you, and you just felt like, you know what, I'm an adult, I don't have time. See, all of those, I don't have time. It's coming from a place of hurt. And the Healing from Reading Trauma course is your way to get the healing that you require. Join me tomorrow at 1 p.m. and I'll be sharing more details with you. And we'll be talking about healing this period. You would love it. We'll be talking a lot about everything that can help you achieve your reading goals in 2026. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're just meeting me, subscribe to this channel. Hit the like button. I am Leslie Grace, the Confidence Coach. My job is to help you master confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. Thank you for joining in. I'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. West African time. This is the Smart Vault.